Now from the longtime home of the Angels, baseball from Orange County. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Major League Baseball on the show is next.
Second baseman, number 43.
Devin Travis is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
And Matt, the other thing, both teams are on a winning streak right now. I love watching good baseball. So nothing's better than watching two teams that are on a winning streak collide. So we're going to get some good baseball hopefully in this game.
Miller is there and he's retired, 1 away. Digging in, Matt Carpenter. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. Here's a swing and a ground ball. 1 out, nobody on. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate, and he can't field it cleanly. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Here's Jed Jerko now. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in there. Base hit. Here's Dexter Fowler now. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the run will score as the Cardinals are on the board first. It's 1-0. Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play. So he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. In to score, the runner from second. The relay throw, and he's out trying for third base, but he'll get credit for 2 RBIs here. Into the box now.
Third baseman, number 11.
Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Revere ranging back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Here's Randall Grichuk. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. Revere is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire. Ben Revere. He'll lead things off here in the bottom.
Right fielder, Ben Revere.
In there, 0-1. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first is Revere on his way to second now. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a .400 season at this point. For Revere, that's his first double on the year. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning. Miguel Sano is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. Popped high in the air. Travis is there for it. 2 down. Stepping in, Michael Conforto. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. At the plate, Chris Davis. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. From the stretch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Boy, he's barely still alive. That's a nice check swing right there. 2 strikes, 2 outs. He's still hanging in there. Now you take a deep breath and try to get something to hit.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Waka comes set. The 2-2 pitch. Started to go around, but it's a... Settling in now, Yadier Molina carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one.
Yadier Molina.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and Molina's aboard at base hit. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base. Colton Wong will stand in. Here's the first pitch to him. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Another one sent foul. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Molina is on his way home. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now. Here's Matt Carpenter. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Carpenter.
This is on the ground over to first. The tag, and he is out. Digging in to try it again. Jed Jerko. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And a ball 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Hard ground ball to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's C.J. Cron now, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Hot shot on the ground to short. And a rather easy first out. Into the box, Brad Miller. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Jerko will take this one, and that's out number 2. Ready now, Yunel Escobar. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Skied into straightaway right. Fowler has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Striding in once again, Dexter Fowler. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Fowler around second. He's headed for third. And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Center fielder number 28.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tommy Pham. A couple of RBIs for him already and a chance for more here. Shot foul over towards the dugout. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can forget about it. This ball is gone. Stepping up to the plate,
number 11.
Here comes the first pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Randall Grichuk. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Dribbled up the line. That's a foul ball. 0-1. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Revere going back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Ready for another chance. Yadier Molina. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Now a drive out to left center field. Here's Molina around first. He'll try for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Now in the box, Colton Wong. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Colton Wong.
High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto. Coming to the plate now, Ray Zambrano. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Tell you what, having a big lead early, sometimes that's not always the best thing. But I think what you got to do is still focus on one at bat, one pitch at a time, and not allow a big inning coming at you.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Pham ranging forward. He can't get to it. This one's down. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Pham is there, 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in for his second at-bat, Miguel Sano. He popped out in his first trip. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. And Fowler will put this one away to retire the side. Here's Matt Carpenter. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Matt Carpenter
pulls this one into the air out into right field. Revere has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Here's Jed Jerko now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Jerko.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Right fielder.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Dexter Fowler. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Now a splitter's in there, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, now's when he gets nasty. He's 0-2, and you know he's got 5 pitches in his arsenal to put him away. It's almost impossible for the hitter to sit on anything.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Michael Conforto.
Liner toward right center. Pham is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Chris
Designated
Davis
hitter.
now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's C.J. Cron now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman, C.J. Cron.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pham sprinting after it, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. Ready for another shot now, Tommy Pham. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Center fielder, Tommy Pham.
Splitter here, and it's taken for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. In the air now, out to right field. After it is Revere, 1 down. Ready once again, number 11. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And no swing, apparently, ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Revere is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Randall Grichuk comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Striding in, Brad Miller. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, Brad.
Hey now.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Swing and a liner. And this is a fair ball as it heads toward the 330 sign and right. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will get there as the Angels are in business with a leadoff double. So digging in now, Yunel Escobar comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that misses ball 1. No runs, 3 hits, 1 error for the Angels so far. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So striding in, Ray Zambrano. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2. Sent out to straightaway center field. Pham has a read on it. 1 out. Here's Ben Revere. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Into the box now. Mike Trout. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A changeup over the inside corner.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1 and 2. Lays off 2 and 2 now. All even at 2 and 2. Here it is. Drilled on the ground to short. And that's through for a hit. Here's Miguel Sano. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Cold strike at the letters, 0 and 1.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show. Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up, so I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there. It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1 and 2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder.
And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And Jerko will make the catch here, and that ends. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance.
Yadier Molina.
And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1 and 0. That one's going to find the seats, strike 1. Here's the 1 and 1 delivery. Bouncer down the line. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Colton Wong. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And that's taken for strike 1. 7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1 and 2 now. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And he'll put this away for the second out. Digging in once again, Devin Travis. He was a ground out victim last time up. And that misses inside, 1 and 0. Here comes the 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1 and 1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This one's flared toward left center. Conforto coming on. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now, Chris Davis. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And he gets ahead 0-1. Lifted in the air out to center field. Pham giving chase. He's got it 1 away. Ready for another chance? C.J. Cron. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field, but sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Brad Miller is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting.
And we'll have to leave it. Here's Matt Carpenter. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Cardinals, first baseman, Matt.
Now a swing, and
Carpenter.
he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting.
Leadoff man retired, and here's Jed Jerko.
Jerko.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. 1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Here's Dexter Fowler now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Dexter Fowler.
Smoked on the ground left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Trout is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Digging in to try it again, number 11. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Takes this the other way to right. Revere is there, and here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. This is line to left. Grichuk is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
The catcher,
ready once again,
3.
Ray Zambrano. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right
into
fielder,
the windup and the pitch.
Revere.
Swing and a liner, but foul. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hit hard toward the right side, and that will conclude. Here's Randall Grichuk. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Left fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Line drive to center field, and he will reach down to put this one away. Good job of hanging with it there for the first out.
Catcher, Yadier Molina.
Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground, and that's going to land foul. 0-1 pitch on its way. Line toward right center, so he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2. Colton Wong will stand in. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Splitter swung on and missed, 0-1.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw swing and miss. But he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone. Because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
Trout is under it, and he makes. Now batting, Mike Trout. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Angels, the center fielder, number 27.
Swinging on the first pitch as this is popped high in the air over toward the right side of the infield. Carpenter is there, and on 1 pitch, Trout is retired.
Now batting,
here's Miguel Sano. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with. I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Swing and a line drive. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Sano is retired. 2 down now.
Left fielder number 33.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Conforto. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. That's lifted the other way out to left. Grichuk is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Knuckle curve there off the outside corner. 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. Fly ball out to right field. Revere is there, 1 away. Stepping into the box, Matt Carpenter. In his last at bat, he popped out in foul ground. And that misses for ball 1. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
Nope,
Splitter taken here. 2-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, he's pitched great, and I know he wants this CG, but a walk right here could be the end of the line.
Hit sharply on the ground. On to first, and there were 2 down. Here's Jed Jerko now. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Jerko.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Revere over to his left. And the inning is over. At the plate, Chris Davis. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Designated hitter number 2.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
First baseman C.J. Cron.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Grichuk has a beat on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So digging in now,
13,
Brad Miller. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now.
He's still looking really solid here in the ninth, and I'm sure that big lead has helped him pitch free and easy, but to me, it still looks like he's approaching it like it's a close game. Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Stepping up now, Yunel Escobar. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Trevor Rosenthal takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
2 out here and a runner at second. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Grounder down the line at third. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. In the dirt, and now let's see. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now his swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch here to end it, and the Cardinals have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs in the game, so it's safe to say that he came through when they needed him to.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 7 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Angels, 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes.
Thursday night baseball now on the show as we come to you from Target Field here in the Twin Cities. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Minnesota Twins. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show.
Second baseman, number 43.
Devin Travis is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And he subtracts there beautifully as this pitch is swung on and missed for the game's first out.
First baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that's swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run.
Batting third.
Settling in now, Jed Jerko. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1. Swing and a misses. He was way early on that one. 3-2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high.
Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one.
Dexter Fowler
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a little blooper to center. Buxton sprinting after it. He can't get there as it falls in. Digging in, Tommy Pham. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. He's running towards second. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll apply the tag, and he is out at second. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that in. In now, Sammy Miranda. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Sammy
A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Look out. They're starting to put it together. When you get to this territory and you start moving into a week of solid baseball, that's a club starting to come together. And I'm looking at one right now.
Andrelton Simmons comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Pham giving chase, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Grichuk is there, and they go down in a hurry here. Standing in, number 11. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play. So he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Here's Randall Grichuk. Certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting 8.
Stepping up now, Yadier Molina. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Here's Simmons at short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Colton Wong will stand in. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. Here's Brian Dozier now, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So here's Joe Mauer, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Coming on is Fowler. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Max Kepler. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
Lifted in the air to center. Moving under it, Pham. And that retires the side. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Pitch on the way. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Buxton is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Matt Carpenter. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Outside, 2-1. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. Dozier is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jed Jerko. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory. Digging in, Jim Diaz. He'll match up with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pham has a beat on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jason Castro. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Line drive to left. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota. Here's Byron Buxton now. He's ready for his first at-bat of his early season contest. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Striding in once again, Sammy Miranda. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Down and away, ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Liner towards second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance. Dexter Fowler. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Dexter Fowler.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tommy Pham comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Here comes the first pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. The Dozier for 1. On to Mauer. It's a double play. Into the box, Randall Grichuk. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. But right there is the second baseman, and that will. In now is Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Ready on 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
There to take it in is Carpenter for the first out. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. This is skied into short left center. Grichuk has it in his tracks, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Pham going back. He makes the play. A great catch. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The catcher, number 4.
Here's Santana right back at it now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. It's 0-1.
Well, he got a high strike on the fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch for 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Kepler moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Colton Wong.
Colton Wong is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Buxton is after it. He gets there, and that's the second out. Ready once again, Devin Travis. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Got him looking, and that'll. So here's Joe Mauer. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading off for the Twins, first baseman.
And he'll try to pull back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Jerko has it. And he's set down, 1 away. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Striding in, Jim Diaz.
Designated hitter, Jim Diaz.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Not in time. He's in there at second.
Up next for the Twins,
First pitch on its way.
Jason
Right
Castro.
at the third baseman, and that'll end the. Here's Matt Carpenter. He'll start things out now in the top
Leading
half
off
of
for
the 6th.
Cardinals, first baseman, Matt
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Buxton is there. 1 away. Here's Jed Jerko now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money.
Turned on down the line. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Here's Dexter Fowler now. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Dexter Fowler.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Comes set, and the 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Herrera will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
28.
Digging in once again, Tommy Pham comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Kepler going back on it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends. Ready for another chance. Byron Buxton. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder Byron.
First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And he has started the home 6th with a leadoff double. Ready for another shot now. Sammy Miranda, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And a ball 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. And a fastball just a bit high. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Had the red light there, and it's 3-1. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Striding in once again, Andrelton Simmons. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. On to Carpenter. It's in time. A double play. Stepping in, Odubel Herrera. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Jerko is there, and he puts this one away. Digging in to try it again.
For the Cardinals, third baseman, number 11.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swings through the slider there. The windup and the 0-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Randall Grichuk. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
The fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first, and Santana's got it working here. 2 quick outs.
The batter, number 4.
Ready once again, Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Ranging back is Herrera. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Colton Wong. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Lifted into center field. Buxton waits on it. And that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Now in the box, Brian Dozier. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Travis ranging into the outfield. He's got it 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, Joe Mauer. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Bases are empty, one man out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Travis fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time as Mauer becomes out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in,
Right
Max
fielder.
Kepler. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Moving under it, Grichuk, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Kepler on the move. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Matt Carpenter. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. This is grounded foul. 1 out, nobody on. Down the first baseline. Mauer's there, and he is out on the tag. Here's Jed Jerko now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. A shot down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. On the screws to shortstop, but caught. Stepping up now, Jim Diaz. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Designated hitter, Jim Diaz.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Pham is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Castro.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. And the pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Pham is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The center fielder, number
Here's Byron
25.
Buxton now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Line towards center field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. Buxton takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune. Into the windup and the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Grichuk, and that's the 3rd out. Digging in the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Simmons. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Shoots this one over to first. Mauer is there. The tag, and he is out. Standing in, number 11. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Hit hard up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. 2-out success means Randall Grichuk will bat this inning. So coming to the plate, Randall Grichuk. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Travis is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth.
For the Twins,
stepping in, Odubel Herrera. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. This is on the ground over to first. Carpenter has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's Brian Dozier now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And that's cut on and missed. So now the Twins are down to their final strike here.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Martinez is there for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was outstanding in this one. I mean, we talked about his dominance throughout the game, and he allowed only 1 run. So to me, there's no doubt he was the story here.
Borough of Queens in Flushing, New York. Welcome to beautiful Citi Field. Tonight it's Diamond Dynasty Baseball between the rookies and the Mets. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Here's Carlos Beltran.
Batting second here tonight. Right fielder, Carlos Beltran.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air to center field. Conforto is under it. Makes the play, one away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting third.
Stepping into the box, Will Clark. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Here it comes, 1-0. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he held up in time, but it's strike three called, and there are two down. Here's Byron Buxton now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. In the dirt, and now let's see. And no advance. It's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Long throw to third. And he's safe. Striding in, Wade Boggs, hoping to cash in here in the first inning. Runners at the corners, two away. And the runner back. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and he's not squaring as the pitch is a ball. And a ridiculous. Into the box now, number one. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, number one.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Beltran coming hard. Can he get there? He cannot. It's down for a leadoff single. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Second, left fielder.
In there, strike one. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
3-2 count with a guy on first base that can run like he can. I think they got to send him right here. I think he's off and running.
Bat explodes as this is popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Digging in as Dribble Cabrera. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And a perfect double play ball here for Peralta. Kinsler for one. On to first, and he really paid the price at second. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. First offering on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is you got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
Conforto giving chase. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Johnny Peralta now.
Shortstop, Johnny Peralta.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. To short, hit hard. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So stepping in, Ian Kinsler. Work on keeping this top of the second alive. Matt Holliday will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily and the side is retired. Settling in now, Wilmer Flores. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. And that misses 2-2.
So tough to lay off that pitch he just missed on. That's a sweeping slider. You got 2 strikes on you. That ball just continues to move, and he laid off it.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1.
Batting fifth, center fielder
Michael Conforto comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
batting sixth, Patrick.
Hit hard on the ground to second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Now at the plate, number 22. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Takes a knee-high fastball. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Buxton is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Here's Juan Lagares. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Right there for strike 1. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Buxton is there, and he'll put it away to retire. Now to the plate, Johnny Bench. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Catcher, Johnny Bench.
He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. Ready now, Hisashi Iwakuma. A textbook sack bunt situation here.
Iwakuma.
Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
0-1 pitch on its way. A bullet to first base. And he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play.
The left fielder, number 3.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Pitch on the way. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Ready for another chance? Carlos Beltran. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there, 0-1.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. One now to Beltran. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Lagares posts under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now in the box, Robert Gesellman. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
2 good inside fastballs right there. Now he's sitting 0-2. I think he's probably going to have to protect the inside. I'd give him a curveball in the dirt and see if he chases it.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Robert Gesellman is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball uses a put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Jason Grilli is forced onto the mound now following the injury. He'll get as many warm-up tosses as he needs as a result. He throws him on the fastball there. Number 1 becomes out number 2 this inning. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And he strikes him out as well. Now at the plate, Will Clark. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
For Seoul. First baseman, Will
into the windup
Clark.
And the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cespedes is there. He's got it 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Byron Buxton. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Runner goes for second. In the dirt here. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And another foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Lagares giving chase. He's got it. A great run. Striding in once again as Drupal Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Griffey waits on it.
As Drupal Cabrera.
1 out. Stepping in, Wilmer Flores. They look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Michael Conforto. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. Good sharp slider there, and he couldn't catch up to it. 2-1 now. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Michael Conforto becomes out number 2 this inning. 1 run, 4 hits. 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Skied into straightaway right. Beltran has a read on it, and the inning is over. Matt Holliday standing in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Matt Holliday.
Swing and a line drive, but this is going to get foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. And there's your first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again. Johnny Bench. A base hit in his first trip. Hit down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. The throw in time. Digging in, Jason Grilli. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. This is flared out towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time. And now at the plate, number 22 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. A wave and a miss. Slow grounder to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's Juan Lagares. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Robert Gesellman is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Striding in once again, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Now here it comes. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Here's Carlos Beltran. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Will Clark. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at that off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row. Ready for another chance. Number 1. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Baseman, number 1.
Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt.
The left fielder, number 52.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
He'll try again. 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Hit hard towards second. And Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Wilmer Flores. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And a fastball called strike 3. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Byron Buxton is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he's really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Wade Boggs. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Back in standing. He's ready. Now the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Lagares. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. Number 51 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. Johnny Peralta checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw to first is in time. 1 down. Digging in once again, Matt Holliday. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And a check swing looked like he went around. Yes, indeed, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Reined in. Throw on to first, and Holliday will take a little vacation as he's retired. 2 gone. Ready once again, Johnny Bench. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Conforto is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side.
7th inning stretch.
Digging in to try it again. Michael Conforto comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Felipe Rivero gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Fouled back. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Michael Conforto is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Number 22 is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Digging in, Juan Lagares. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. And he misses 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And a fastball swung on and missed as they... Josh Smoker will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Matt Reynolds will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Skied into very shallow right. Reynolds moves over, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Conforto is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Here's Carlos Beltran. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Lofted in the air out to right field. Reynolds will wait on it as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Brad Ziegler is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Hit down the line at first. Played on the backhand. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in, number 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 2-0.
Those first 2 pitches were pretty good pitches. I like where he was going, but now he's falling behind 2-0. He may have to lay one in there and challenge him a little bit.
Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. Hit out towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Sinker to open the AB, and there for strike 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. Digging in the switch hitter, Asdrubal Cabrera. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning. Striding into the box, Will Clark. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth.
Will
Towards second.
Clark.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Into the box now, Byron Buxton. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball one. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Now a swing and a ground ball. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 pitch. Ball two. One out, nobody on. Liner towards second. Throw on to first, two gone. Ready to take his hacks again, Wade Boggs, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ready now, Wilmer Flores. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. Jim Johnson, if the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. In there, no balls and a strike. And the pitch. This is line to left. Griffey is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
Center fielder, Michael Conforto.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Catcher
Travis d'Arnaud is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Griffey is after it, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
now batting, number 22.
Line toward right center, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. And a reaching effort, but this ball gets by him as he does a half gainer to try to flag it down. Brandon Nimmo will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Roberto Ozuna picks over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. A cold strike on the inside corner, and this is cut on and missed, so the Mets are down to their final strike now. Hit back up the middle, picked up by Peralta. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Hey, he was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team.
you